What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James ThnxCya and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, we are going to be looking at some just kind of pretty cool leaks. And this is all to do with the Roblox Egg Hunt 2020. And from what it seems like, Bee Swarm's participation in the event. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys and girls are amazing. 3, 2, 1. Claim the hive. Hope you guys are good as well. Everyone, please wash your hands. It's a bit mad at the moment, isn't it? So yeah, essentially last episode, we took a look at a few little informational leaks, and from what it seems like, we could pretty much confirm that Bee Swarm is going to be part of the Egg Hunt 2020 on Roblox. So yeah, I kind of did a little bit of history about Bee Swarm and the Egg Hunt, and obviously Bee Swarm was part of the Egg Hunt in 2019. So there was some sort of basic quest and stuff. The Egg Hunt is really, really cool because, you know, it's a cool opportunity for developers to showcase their games to people who wouldn't necessarily play them to begin with. So, you know, people that may have never played Bee Swarm before, they're going to be coming into the game to, you know, try and get the egg, and in doing so, maybe they'll enjoy playing Bee Swarm. And, you know, the same thing applies to all the other games that are participating. Now, we took a look at a few little bits of information and stuff in that episode, but since then, there's been another screenshot which has just come out, and this is... have a guess. This is from Bee Swarm Simulator leaks. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? And yeah, this one is really, really cool. So, hang on, I've got this to the side of me here. You can see here that this is, well, he says here, the new egg in the making. It appears to be a regular egg, but it will be changed to something else in the future. Note, I don't know if this is a confirm. So, from what it seems like, now, we're actually going to go to this website. I don't know if you guys know about the Rolimons website. I'll tell you about that in just a second. But from what it seems like, and I actually have no idea if this is true or not, but this is kind of a guess, is that Roblox essentially designate a blank egg to the developers, and then I don't know whether it's the developer's job to customize the egg or if Roblox customize the egg based off what type of game it is. So obviously, because this is Bee Swarm, it's probably going to be something roughly to do with bees or honey or honeycombs. But yeah, this seems to be a placeholder for the egg, which you can obtain only by playing Bee Swarm Simulator. So, I tell you what, let's actually go to the Rolimons website because there's been a development, and I think this is kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. So what I did is I basically just clicked on the link in that tweet, and it takes us to a website called Rolimons. So if you don't know about this website, I'll kind of just show you what it actually does. It's a pretty cool website, actually, and it's basically to do with the way that Roblox has, the limited, you know, the tradable items and stuff like that. It's a really, really awesome way to monitor those items. But what it does is it has a leak section, which essentially are items which are uploaded by Roblox, which may be coming at some point in the future. Now, what is interesting is if you saw the screenshot which I just put up, you can see here that it actually says Bee Swarm Simulator in the top corner. So maybe Roblox made a little bit of a mistake in that when they initially uploaded these eggs, they actually had the names of the games that were participating. So it's kind of interesting now that when we actually go and check out exactly the same link, it doesn't say Bee Swarm Simulator anymore. It just says 10 egg. So this is, I guess, the 10th egg that they uploaded, or this is just the egg that was assigned to Bee Swarm Simulator. So you can see here that it's just pretty much nothing. It was discovered 3 days ago. It was last updated 3 days ago. There's no description. There's no contents. There's nothing. But if we go to the leaks page in general, you can see that there's a lot of eggs that have been uploaded. So look at this. They all have a number. And if we actually go back to, well, page number 2 here, you can see that we start with egg number 1, and it goes all the way up to egg number 36. So maybe, just maybe, this kind of tells us that there's going to be 36 separate games participating in Egg Hunt 2020. Now, this number could change. There might be some more that will be added. There might be a few that might be, you know, taken out. It kind of depends on how the developers are working with Roblox. But I thought it was kind of interesting because this is sort of a little bit of a sneak peek as to how many games we can expect. So one thing that's also really cool, and I just noticed this, is if we go to page 3 here, there's a few other eggs, and you can see here there's the 2020 admin launcher, the 2020 video star launcher, and the 2020 dev launcher. So for me, because I'm part of the star program, in 2019, they gave me a 2019 egg launcher, and basically the only way to obtain this special egg is to bump into like a star creator in the game, and then it's kind of like my job and every other star creator to essentially fire these eggs at players, and the only way that that player can get the egg is by running into one of the eggs that I or someone else has fired. So yeah, this is exactly the same thing with the dev launcher and the admin launcher as well, and I don't know what the egg phone is. All of these are still blank, but it's kind of interesting. So I'll show you my egg launcher from 2019 in just a second. But yeah, just a bit about this website. It's kind of cool. I think the coolest one. So look at this. You can actually go to like players, and here's my username. But if we get out of that there, oh geez, what have I done? Oh no, actually, let's go to leaderboard. Yeah, look at this. So you can see like all the people with the most amount of Robux in their accounts, and you can see the items that they've got and stuff. And if you go to the deals, these are all like the hot off the press deals. So for example, you can see like what's on sale, what's not on sale. Is that really being for sale on that price? So you can like see the prices. No, this is what you got to be careful of. You see, this is like super duper cheap, and then it says 2,000, and you think it's cheap, but it's not. So yeah, if you're gonna buy stuff on this, please be very careful. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You can monitor the deals. Anyway, if I go into my inventory very quickly, before we jump back into Bee Swarm, I think these are some of the eggs from 2019. But I have here somewhere... Hey, there it is. So it was called back then the Video Star Pizza Community. Oh no, yeah, it was. I got 2. So this was a pizza launcher, which was a separate event. They had like a pizza party event once. And then this was the one from 2019, which is the Video Star Egg Launcher. So this one, I think it's probably going to change. It's probably going to be a different design. But yeah, the only way to obtain this egg here with like the little YouTube gold button was to like meet me or another one of these, another one of the creators on Roblox. And I had to like fire them at people. It was really fun. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I thought it was interesting for the whole event in general. It seems like we're going to have somewhere around 36 different games participating, and from what it looks like, I really think Bee Swarm is going to be one of those. Very cool. Right, okay, so 3, 2, 1, reclaim the hive again. 2 hive claims in one episode. They said it couldn't be done. We've just proved them wrong. Look at that, madness. Yeah. So I don't really have like a huge amount of other stuff to mention in this episode. I've got one more cool thing, which I think some people might be interested in. But yeah, just in general, it is like a little bit of a quieter time here on Bee Swarm. As you may have noticed, there's not been quite as many Bee Swarm episodes lately. But yeah, I've got a few cool things planned, a few more fan-made server visits and stuff like that. But I do feel like with Roblox in general right now, there has been some problems with the platform. So I don't know if you guys noticed, like pretty much every day, the game has like a period of downtime. It's really weird. And yeah, like not too many games are coming out and you know, getting like big updates or interesting updates. That's kind of, you know, there are some games that are doing that, but I kind of feel like a lot of developers right now are probably working towards the Easter event. But yeah, of course, I still want to, you know, keep uploading some Roblox. Obviously, Bee Swarm I love Bee Swarm, but you know, I also want to do some other Roblox games. And as well as that, in case you're interested, if any of you guys are into Minecraft, I've just started a brand new Minecraft modded series on Crazycraft 4.0. So this pack is insane, and I'm doing it with a few other YouTubers. So Justin Thick Noodles, he's in there as well. We're having a lot of fun. It's a nightmare. We've also got like Atlantic Craft, a bunch of other people. But yeah, if you wanna come and hang out with me on Crazycraft, that would be amazing. It'd be awesome to have you over there. And yeah, it should be fun. Anyway, just one more thing here before we finish with this episode. I wanted to kind of share this with you just because it's kind of a bit of fun. But apparently there was a new bug. And yeah, once again here we can see that this is from Bee Swarm Simulator Leaks. And essentially there was kind of like this weird spectator mode bug. So I'm not actually too sure how you do it, to be honest with you. I don't really know how the glitch or the bug works. But what it does is it essentially allows you to go into spectator mode, and it allows you to like free fly around the map and look at all the secret sneaky locations. So to be honest, I would quite like to maybe try and do this at some point, but I don't know how the bug actually works, if it's random or not, I just don't know. But what it does is it allows you to kind of fly around. So On It does realize that this bug exists. He says here that the Roblox engineers know about the camera issue, He's just talked to Roblox, and hopefully it should be fixed real soon, which kind of tells you that it's probably not like nothing to do with On It. It's probably to do with something in Roblox. And he also here says that it's happening to a few other games at least, Jailbreak and Lumber Tycoon 2. So we know it's just not a Bee Swarm Simulator issue. So I swear I've seen people talk about it in Jailbreak. I'm not a Jailbreak player myself, so I can't really confirm it. But it's kind of mad. It's really cool. Like, the one image that I really like is that you can actually see where the Vicious Bee lives. And obviously, like, every time the Vicious Bee spawns in, this is where the model is loaded from. So yeah, this is where On It has hidden his little Vicious Bee. I'm not too sure what field this is, actually, to be honest. Let me have, like, a proper look at it. If I pop it up super big on my screen. Bear with. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like underneath there. Oh, it's the spider field. Because there's a cobweb. Ah, okay, so somewhere under here, probably about here, this is where the model for the Vicious Bee lives. But if you try and go, like, underground, can you see it? I don't think you can. Yeah, but apparently the Vicious Bee lives somewhere under here. It's kind of cool, right? So yeah, in terms of my progress here in Bee Swarm, just before we finish up, as I kind of mentioned a couple of times, it really is me just a case of slowly but surely grinding some honey away. So I don't do a huge amount every single day or every single week, but slowly but surely we are getting to where we need to be. So currently I'm on 1.673 trillion. So hopefully, maybe by the end of tonight, I should be maybe on about 1.7. And we are working our way up to that 50th and final egg. Now, it doesn't really help that... egg? What am I talking about? I'm talking about eggs so much today. Beehive slot. So it doesn't really help that there's not really been any codes recently. So yeah, a code or two would be amazing. But we haven't really had any codes for quite a while. There was like a big group of like 5 codes, like all within a week or two, and then it just went like flat. So hopefully we might get an extra code or two, but I do think that On It is probably working very hard on new content. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be amazing when it comes out. It's going to be super fun, and I am looking forward to playing some Bee Swarm in Egg Hunt 2020. But yeah, there we go. So unfortunately, that is probably going to be about it for this episode. I just wanted to keep you guys updated with the latest stuff from Bee Swarm. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, stay safe and all that. And yeah, as always, thanks. And see ya.